It's the morning weather update. This is for Tuesday, the 28th of November. James Spann here. Alabama's weather cold and dry in the short term. Rain returns before the weekend gets here, and the weekend wet at times, and a chance of some really beneficial rain over the next 7 days. So a lot of things going on here. In the short term, we're dry and cold. That's the upper air look. We have a big trough over the eastern United States. Let's check the numbers. Now, these were at 4:30. By the time you watch this, it might be colder, and it probably will be colder. There's a little wind this morning, keeping temperatures up a little bit at 4:30. We've still got 20s for places like Haleyville, Cullman, Aniana, Gadsden, Huntsville. Birmingham, a little above freezing at 35, Tuscaloosa 34, Anniston 32, and then low and mid-40s down in South Alabama. Tomorrow morning, we think the wind will be absolutely calm, and numbers should be much lower than that. Tomorrow morning should be the coldest morning of the week. And tomorrow morning, there's a freeze warning for South Alabama. And understand the whole state pretty much will see a good freeze, but down to the south, they've not experienced a good freeze so far this season, and they still have the freeze warning program going on there. So a freeze tomorrow morning down to Interstate 10 in extreme South Alabama and the Florida Panhandle. Otherwise, there's the watch warning map today, pretty quiet. We've got some lake effect snow zones active up north. Here's the severe weather outlook today, maybe some thunder. A little north of Buffalo with lake effect snow there. Also a chance of some thunder for parts of the northern California coast. Tomorrow, a chance of thunderstorms over parts of Texas and around northern Arizona and northwestern New Mexico. No severe weather expected. And then on day 3, which is Thursday, we have a risk of severe storms around Houston, Galveston, Lake Charles. And we'll kind of keep an eye on that. At the moment, there's no severe weather outlook beyond Thursday. But no doubt rain is on the way. Heaviest rain in the country in the Pacific Northwest and right here. Goodness, numbers keep coming up. Look at here, all the yellow, that's rain amounts in excess of 4 inches over the southern and southeastern part of the state. Mobile, Montgomery, Dothan, Eufaula, Greenville, Auburn. Rain amounts between 3 and 5.5 inches between now and Tuesday morning of next week. That'll break the back of a drought. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, rain amounts about 2.5 inches, about 1 to 2 inches for the Tennessee Valley. But everybody's going to see some rain here for the next 7 days. In the tropics, we're done with it. Hurricane season ends Thursday, and next time we worry about that will be sometime next summer. So, model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 4. Again, troughing over the northeast, and just a cold, dry day today, much like yesterday. Sunny, highs mostly in the 50s, maybe upper 40s in North Alabama. So tomorrow we start the day in the 20s in most spots, and again, we're expecting a freeze all the way down to Interstate 10. The day will be sunny with highs in the 50s, maybe low 60s for South Alabama. Thursday, rain breaks out to the west. And I know there's a lot of things happening outdoors Thursday night, Christmas parades and things like that. It looks like the bulk of the rain will be late Thursday night, maybe even after midnight. So hopefully we can squeeze in those Thursday night activities before midnight with no rain. And then this is Friday afternoon, and the rain is exiting the state. So I would suggest with this first batch of rain, the better chance from about midnight Thursday night until noon or maybe early afternoon Friday. No thunder, nothing severe. Should be a cool, stable air mass, just rain. Highs Friday should be warmer. We'll be up in the 60s. And so over the weekend, it's a pretty complex forecast in terms of timing out the rain here. Models are all over the board. No doubt we're going to have periods of rain Saturday and Sunday. Not raining all weekend long. This is Saturday, and all of a sudden the GFS has gone dry on Sunday. The European has rain exiting the state Sunday afternoon, and I think that's the right idea. So it looks like rain at times Saturday night, maybe ending Sunday morning. At this point, it looks like we could be dry Sunday afternoon and Sunday night. And again, really no instability, so we're not concerned about severe storms at this point. So let's go to Monday, more model madness. So this is the GFS showing another batch of rain in here, Monday of next week. But the European says not a drop. So Again, very iffy for early next week, but the clear message is that beneficial rain is likely in the period Thursday night through Sunday, maybe Monday. And again, timing out those individual rounds of rain for the weekend, pretty tough at this point, but just be prepared for rain if you got something planned outdoors. This is a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 5th of December. Trough moving in, and we are cool and dry. There could be some snow showers under that cold core upper low over Missouri and Kansas if that works out. Let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday of next week, the 7th. Little ridge building. And if that's right, the weather would be cool and dry with lows in the 30s and highs in the 50s. This is rain for Birmingham for the next 15 days. This is valid through December the 13th, coming off the European Ensemble. The mean between 2 and 3 inches. Some of the members are over 5 inches. And temperatures coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. For Birmingham, 50 today, 60 Thursday, mid to upper 60s over the weekend, and then we see the numbers come back down next week with highs dropping back in the 50s and lows in the 30s. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance, this is for December 5th through the 11th. Temperatures near, maybe slightly above average if this works out. So did you look up last night? We always tell people to look up. You're missing a sky show here. What do we have here? Aliens invading? Nah, you know what that is. Come on, you're a weather dweeb. You watch these videos. That's a fall streak hole. And often these are initiated by a passing aircraft up there. Those are super cool water droplets, and they don't really have any condensation nuclei to work with. But when an aircraft passes through, that provides that mechanism for ice crystals to form, and they're a little heavier and they sink, and it creates this hole, and you wind up with that effect. And a lot of people noticed that. Of course, we had the full moon last night. So it was pretty clear. So no aliens. That is a fall streak hole. Nothing new. I got some weird messages last night. If you could only read the messages I get, people believe anything. And also we had a nice halo going on here, and of course that's because of cirrus clouds. Ice crystals, they refract and reflect the light, making that ring at a 22-degree radius from the sun. And that's, again, this is common. A lot of people, they'll send me a photograph. Ooh, I've never seen this before. I probably posted 10,000 of these over the years, and that's not an exaggeration. But we had a really good-looking one there last night. So, again, some great sky optics. And, again, you get those fairly common with cirrus clouds. And I will say, a lot of people say, hey, we got that ring around the moon. It's going to rain within 24 hours. Well, it is true that cirrus clouds are often seen in advance of an approaching storm system, but not always. You can have cirrus clouds and a cold, dry air mass like this. There is no rain here through Thursday. So some of those old tales don't always work out. All right, busy. Today going up to Colbert County, Hatton Elementary School. That's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing the kids there. Then on Thursday, I'll be in Cedartown, Georgia at Covenant Christian School. And then Friday, Coleman West Elementary in the morning. And then back to Coleman Friday evening for their Christmas tree lighting. I'll be live on ABC 3340 at 4, 5, and 6. Then the ceremony begins around 7, 7:30, something like that. My buddy Taylor Hicks, the American Idol, will be performing. And we do believe there's going to be a break in the rain. Rain is likely Friday morning. We think Friday night will be dry, the way it looks now. And then Saturday, a book signing. We're going up to Jackson County, up in the northeastern corner of Alabama. That's going to be a lot of fun. And this is not going to be a morning event. Typically, we do these events, and they're morning events. This is in the evening at the Meeks Grain and Gin event venue. Christmas at the Gin from 4 until 7. That's our time there. The event goes on from 4 to 8. And again, that's in Pisgah, right up over, kind of looking the Tennessee River. It's a beautiful part of Alabama. If you've never been to Jackson County, you ought to go. So again, a book signing in Pisgah, the Meeks Grain and Gin event venue. Christmas at the Gin, Saturday evening from 4 until 7. That'll be a lot of fun. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.